show. I've got a big reach advantage and I just know that I can just get in there and mess up who knows, do a bit of damage.
My name is the Baby Rhino, and because I get a bit feisty and fired up when I need to, and I'm fighting Flea, but I've been told that the way to kill a flea is to pop it. It's the best way to get rid of it. But tonight I'm going to get out there and I'm going to smash it.
I'm not scared of her. I think I can handle everything she's got. My combination's down pegged of what I know I'm good at, and I'm just going to get in there. I want to go for a knockout.
I'm really happy that the day's here, and I'm ready for tonight. I'm excited. It's going to be an awesome night, so I'm ready for it. Flea, we've become friends through this journey, and we've got to know each other quite well. But tonight, there's no place for friends in the ring. I'm going to bring it, so you better be ready. Let's dance.
Didn't do all this training for nothing. First fight of the night, we're going to get it in there and get it on.
Hello fight fans and welcome to the Langham Hotel for a night of corporate boxing. Fight night number 7. With me as usual is Mike Lightning Ango, former world champion kickboxer. And we've got a great lineup here tonight, Mike, with a broad spectrum of people from mums to fashion designers. You name it, we've just about got it out here tonight.
Certainly have 15 fights, all shapes and sizes. 5 women fighting here at the fantastic Langham. This is a wonderful venue that we've got here. Everyone dressed up to the nines. We even had our fighter just having to take her golden earrings out. And we hear Dobbo just announcing the girls now.
She is Litesha, Baby Rhino Cards. And her opponent from the blue corner is 28 years of age. Her hometown is Blenheim. She weighed in at a lean, ready 64.6 kilos. She's a senior logistics supply specialist at the RingsideNZ. Please give up for the Air Force assassin, Flea.
We've got a large contingent from the Air Force here tonight, Mike, and they're very vocal, as you may have guessed.
Well, they've become a bit of a fixture in the last couple of shows. Their athletes are always in good condition. Flea, she's got a big history in physical education and physical sports. She's a swimming teacher. She's got a bachelor in phys ed. She's massage qualified. And outside of that, she's also a Latin American dance instructor.
And she's also got a huge height and reach advantage over Litesha Cox fighting out of the red corner. Litesha, who come in dressed to the nines with her earrings on, that you had to actually point out, Mike. And but now they've been removed, and Faisal Khan is going to be the man in charge. And he looks towards the judges and says, "Are we ready to go?"
And let's have a look, because the girls very rarely waste much time going for it. They're not like the big boys. And the baby assassin going straight downstairs with a right hand to the body. She really has to not sit on the outside. She wants to get inside. Probably needs to lead a little bit with a jab against a much, much taller girl. It's a bit of a David and Goliath battle. Be nice to see her follow up with a left hook to the head after going to the body. Wailing away blindly with her right hand. And there we see it coming up top again. Gloves nice and high from Flea, the airport assassin. Getting caught. It's a big hooking right hand.
And it's landed a couple of times already early in the fight, so that could be the money shot if she can follow that up and keep landing that throughout the fight. Quick hands from both girls there. And
yeah, she's ducking her head down, not seeing the shots coming, and there's the difference really. Litesha ducking her head down, much shorter girl, and now the assassin, the Air Force assassin, just starting to find her range. There's a big right hand. Twisted her backwards, not a lot of dropping power on it, and she gets countered by a right hand straight left of her own. Needs to do a little bit more work on the outside, Litesha Cox. The Baby Rhino can't afford to get hit and then ducking down with that characteristic overhand right, but she really needs to add a left hook onto that. Otherwise she's going to be eating jabs all night. Body shots there.
Well, of course, the thing you have to remember, Mike, is that the fights tonight run under professional fight conditions, so the bigger shots will score rather than the number of shots.
And there's another right hand coming over. Good work there from the Assassin. She's just sticking close to her game. Her gloves are relatively high. She's keeping pretty composed, and we know just by the look of her, she's a very fit-looking girl. Pumping out that jab, nice and strong.
And stamina might have a bit to say in this fight too, because it's a pretty useful speed that they're fighting at the moment. And
yeah, look, head down, just burrowing in there, the baby rhino, and Flea Poi just backing off, measuring her with the jab. Interesting round to score, Tony. I mean, as you said, it's under professional rules, but we have got amateur judges scoring those bouts.
Okay, mate.
Well, here we are, round number 2. It is ringside number 7 here at the Langham Hotel. Great ballroom here. And we see the Assassin, Flea Poi, using that educated jab nicely. She's using her height well now early in this round. A little bit tentative in the first round. She got clocked by a couple of right hands. But we can see now, if she really starts to work that jab, Litesha Cox is going to really struggle to get inside. Just backing off a little bit. And again, she's just dipping to her right-hand side. Just adjusting her headgear there.
Yeah, I think she ended up a bit blind there, but she's back on target again now. And finding it difficult to get in. That's why she's ducking underneath, trying to get underneath those long, ranging punches.
Yeah.
But, two very contrasting styles out here in fight number 1.
Yeah, well, it's certainly the height difference. From face value, it looks like almost a foot height difference. She's a big girl, Flea Poi, in terms of her height, well conditioned.
Starting to move a little bit more than she did in round number 1, trying to change the angles a little
nice
bit.
Nice little left hook right hand there, and now we're seeing a fight erupt in the boxing match. Flea Poi keeping her composure. She's really getting herself out of trouble well. She's found her range, peppering her with that jab. Nice little uppercut there. The baby rhino, a little bit of trouble. She really needs to be more bullish and come forward. Using a jab a little bit more than anything. She's just getting predictable, dropping her head down to one side, pretty much inviting the jab coming in. She needs to start working her own jab a little bit more. That was better. She landed it when she threw it. Grazing right hand to the shoulder, but still taking 2 or 3 jabs for her trouble. And a sharp little right hand. She could be in trouble if Poi starts to roll that right hand over and add a left hook on.
Yeah, good round for Poi in round number 2. I think they could be going into this one around a piece.
Yeah. Even Stevens at this point heading into the 3rd and final round.
Steve Jeremiah over there in the corner, Mike, giving last minute instructions.
She'll be urging a girl to go forward. She's really got to be cautious about just doing the same thing over and over. That's why Flea Poi, or Felicity Poi, starting to find her range. And there, a jab. First time she threw it and it hit. But Poi immediately coming back with a volley of shots. Really finding her range well there. Head down. She could do it with an uppercut, actually, but she's getting pummeled now. Spun around there. Referees just warning her about the head down. Good time for the ref to come in there. Inexperience from these two girls, but both still willing. Litesha Cox, the baby rhino, needs to take on her namesake. Big right hand, just missed the mark there. Eating a variety of left hands for her trouble. Flea Poi turning over the jab into a left hook on occasion. Not a lot of sting on her right hand, however. Cox landing a right hand, but then just head down, and she's just really taking a battering.
Yeah, Cox needs to land that right hand again, try and get Poi on the back foot.
Yep.
She was successful in round number 1 with the big right over the top.
Yeah, she's been
hasn't had so much success since then.
Dipping low at this point, just going south of the border with a couple of wild body shots, eyes closed, swing and hope. Nice little right hand there. She needs to double up on the right hand. Just throw it at her chest, and that'll back the girl up. She's really at 6s and 7s at this point. Fairly lucky that Poi doesn't have a lot of sting on her right hand, which she's walking into. At this stage, Poi just content with pouring with the right hand and throwing out the 2, 3, and 4 shots with the jab, turning over the left hook nicely. Litesha Cox, the baby rhino, needs to start get working and coming forward. Attempted a left hook there, but really well out of range. And again, the right hand falling about 6 inches short.
15 seconds.
Time running out.
No danger of Flea Poi Poi running out of steam. She's in good condition. In fact, both these girls are in great nick. Heading into the final round. Big right hand just bounces off the shoulder. Well, we go to the cards. Fairly clear. We have a look at it. Flea Poi Poi, the Air Force assassin, claims another victory for the Air Force, I would say, 2 rounds to 1.
Well, the girls didn't let us down as usual. They come out fighting from the bell. The first bell kept it up right through. It went into the last round, I think, a round apiece on my scorecard. But Cox needed that right hand to do some damage. But Poi Poi starting to move in round number 2. She kept that up and started to use the reach that she had, that big advantage.
Well, massive reach advantage, and also just, as you say, moving her feet, her superior sort of athletic ability as well. She was able to judge the range better. And Litesha Cox really needed a bit more of a jab to set up that right hand.
Well, she was lacking in height, but she wasn't lacking in toughness and willingness.
Oh, plenty of spirit. She'll be able to go and stick her earrings back on. And predictably, the Air Force assassin, Flea Poi Poi, takes that win. Unanimous decision, but a brave showing by the baby rhino, Litesha Cox. And as you can see, giving away almost a foot in height.
And our MC tonight, Howard Dobson, is probably going to have a word.
Both girls have trained their hearts out the last 12 weeks, and they're the first of 5 women's fights. Congratulations to Flea, the RingsideNZ. You're off to a good start.
Well,
they might have a wine or two tonight, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Certainly plenty of spirit shown by both girls.
While Flea's getting her picture taken, Felicity, just quick thoughts. I know you've got someone you'd love to thank. And would you do it again? What's the hardest thing for you over the last 12 weeks? What's been the biggest sacrifice? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Litesha, the baby rhino Cox. And Flea, how good was that? You do it again. Who would you like to say thanks to? And what advice have you got, particularly for women out here watching this for the first time, thinking, gee, I might be able to do this? Awesome. Well done, Flea, your first winner tonight. Congratulations.
Well, she comes from the Air Force and she might be flying high tonight, I think, Mike.
Oh, absolutely. That's a great pun there, Tony.